this lady's walking out with a goose. I wish I could film her. Let's see. No, I can't do it. Hey, dishies. See that house where all those people are walking out right now? There's an estate sale going on there. I am so excited. I just went in there and it's loaded with vintage baby dolls, which I'm just starting to kind of get into. Thank you to my friend Tina at A Vision in Vintage. But this person in this house had vintage dolls, some toys from the turn of the century up to probably the 1980s, and all kinds of other vintage collectibles. The people running the estate said there's more next weekend. There's other rooms and storage that still have not been cleared. My other hauls may have to go on hold because I have to share this stuff with you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to tell you about the things I bought at the estate sale. Well, why don't I just start down here with this little jar that you can't really see. Little baby toiletry canister, and it says round the clock with baby. Oh, no, I don't think so. He was just playing with his girlfriend outside. They're pretty funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. These would come in a caddy, and I think most of the caddies were plastic. Some of the jars had pink images, some had blues. There were different styles. Some, like this one, had a glass lid, and others had a plastic lid with a little finial on top for things you need for your baby, like diaper pins and cotton swabs. And it's so cute. Isn't that adorable? I bought this guy right here. This is, we used to call him Frito Bandito, but when I looked it up, Frito Bandito was another guy. I don't know if he was part of a cartoon or if he was like a mascot for Frito-Lay chips, I think. But my Auntie Angie had one of these, and during the holidays, we would all sit around the big dining room table and play penny poker, and her pennies were in here. And she gave him to my cousin. I think she gave him to my cousin Anthony. And when I saw him, I had to have him. I completely overpaid for him. I don't even want to tell you what I paid for him. He was not marked $2 or $3. He's not a Frito Bandito. He's a Huey Louie from the Hanna-Barbera. There was a TV show, and I forget, he was like the little sidekick for another character, and I don't even know who that character was. I'm sure some of you will know. This is a piggy bank, and you put your pennies in there and you get them out that way. There's no thing on the bottom, which is nice. This is a good way to do it. It's much easier, and that little thing doesn't get lost. So in the 60s, they made the Huey Louie with the brown hat, and in the 70s, they made another one with the yellow hat. Look at these beauties here. Look at this little bride and groom. So there was a table outside. I saw this little fellow first on one side. I was in a hurry, and there was so much to see at this estate sale. And I saw him there all by himself, and I thought, what is he? It looks like he's wearing a dress. Is he like a choir boy or something? And he has this little back, and I thought, well, that's like a tuxedo. But doesn't it look like he's wearing a gown too? It's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Look at his little bow tie. Look at those eyes, the little blue side eyes with those lashes. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. And he has a Japan sticker, and then this little stamp which says 19. I've seen this on other pieces, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that was the price, 19 cents. And I don't know where he would have been, where you would have bought him at, Woolworth or something like that. But he's really nice. He has some little gilding. He's got these little flowers on him for his ceremony. And then I was about to go in and pay for my items, and I passed that table again, and on the other side was his bride. And I immediately grabbed them both. Check out her flowers. They are as perfect can be. There is nothing wrong with them. They are absolutely splendid. Look at her blue eyes. So they're just, gazing at each other. She has some gold around her veil and along the bottom there. And I'm telling you, these could not be in better condition. This little set is probably in the same condition they were when someone bought them. When someone found them at the store. Are they not adorable? So when I brought them up, I said, well, this one's marked 1 and this one's marked 2, but they're part of the set. And she said $2 for the set. $2 for the set. Since you're staring right at her, look at her. Look at her. She was dirty, but she just needed a quick little wipe with a washcloth, and she is perfectly great. I don't know who made her. I didn't see any marking on her. She's a cute little blondie squeaker. Yeah, she didn't have any marking that I saw. Oh, she did have this, which I think is a letter G. G. Hello. No, it's a reverse G. Yeah, she's probably a little dirty inside, but she is great. She's not cracked or splitting anywhere that I saw. Her hair and the paint is in pretty good condition. And I think she's just wonderful. She's a little dirty here, but these little rubbery toys and dolls are very hard to clean. She's great. She was $2. And here's the other squeaker. This little pup here, while his paint is pretty good, I did wipe him off just very gently, but he just has a lot of grime and dirt, and oh my gosh, it's very noisy around here. I think he looks a little more dirty than he really is on the camera because there's a shadow. Let's see if I can do this any better. Can I do this? So this guy here, he's got his little yellow romper on, but this is what kids look like when they play outside. And he's holding a little birdie, which has a little bit of paint loss, but it's still pretty good, I think. And this is just so cute. I didn't see any mark on him either, and listen to his squeak. Yeah, anyway, he was in good condition. There might be a little bit of a split here. Other than that, he's looking pretty good. And he was also $2. I have just a couple more things to show you, and the dolls I'm going to do separately. So you see this pretty baby here. This is a mama doll. I bought, I think, 7 or 8 dolls, and I'm going to show you those in the next video. Otherwise it will be too long because I want to talk about dolls and how I'm kind of falling in love with them. Outside, I saw this on a table with some other planters, but the other planters were plain. This little planter, look how cute that is. So this is a pretty yellow. There's the inside. Here's the back, and I know you can see right away, this is just a little crack. It's not even a chip, it's just a crack in the glaze. There's nothing chipped off, and it does not go to the inside. I tapped it all around, and it's good. Even if it did, which it doesn't, you could still use it as a planter. But this is superficial, this little crack here. And this is the bottom. I don't know who made it. I know that sometimes these feet or unglazed areas on the base of a piece of pottery can tell you who made it. I did some cursory research, and I still don't know who made it. I suspect this is a USA pottery, but it could be Japan. I don't know. I really don't know, but it is very cute. If anyone knows, let me know. Look how cute. $2. Most of these items will eventually be for sale in my Etsy shop. As I was walking out, I saw this in the kitchen, and these little creamers sell very well for me. A lot of people collect them, and I can see why. They're super charming. This one is a beautiful cranberry color and looks just like you're seeing it on the camera. It just looks like cranberry sauce. It's that color. Kind of a nice dark pinkish red. It's really, really pretty. And this is a little restaurant creamer. It's made by Hall, China, made in the USA. Super duper. And this was $2. I have one more thing I want to show you, but I'm going to have to move most of these things out of the way. Last thing I want to show you is this bronzed statue. Come here, baby. Look how sweet she is. Got a nice hairdo there. So she is some kind of plaster or ceramic painted with this, painted to look bronzed. I think this is a common treatment for garden statuary. And here's her little feeties. She is still dirty from being outside. She was the first thing I saw when I walked into this home, and I knew I had to have her. She was $22, and I actually didn't get her right away. I had them ring up all my other purchases because they were only taking cash or Zelle. Wanted to make sure I had enough cash for her. She's about 17 inches high, if I didn't say that already, 17 or 18 inches. And here's the bottom. Let's see if I can do it without breaking her. So there's some stuff, you know, maybe you can see kind of written underneath the paint there. I don't know what any of that says. And that's probably the price they were gonna sell her for at the sale. I saw that on some other pieces there, some markings. Yeah, so I really like her, and I am really happy that I purchased her. I really am. Well, thanks for stopping by to see this first part of my estate sale haul, and come back for part 2, which will be all the dollies. Have a great day, everyone. Ta.